Hey there, and welcome back to Terror Craft Tuesday, where I break down how horror works. And today I am talking about escalation without spectacle. Because some of the most effective horror stories don't get louder as they go on, they get tighter. Escalation is often mistaken for excess. Bigger scares, more violence, faster pacing. Now, that approach can work briefly, but spectacle burns out quickly. The audience adapts, shock becomes expectation, and fear turns into noise. Escalation without spectacle works very differently. Instead of adding danger, it removes safety. Options disappear, rules stop working, and spaces feel smaller. The story doesn't expand, it closes in. So this kind of escalation relies on subtle changes. A door that won't stay open, a character acting slightly off, a familiar routine breaking, a rule bending but not snapping. Each moment is dismissible alone. Together, they are suffocating. Spectacle provides release, while pressure does not. Escalation without spectacle keeps the audience braced. They're no longer waiting for the scare, they're waiting for the break. And that waiting is exhausting in the best way. As escalation builds, control shrinks. Characters lose agency, environments stop cooperating, certainty erodes. The audience feels that loss instinctively, even before the characters do. On the page, escalation without spectacle looks like shorter scenes, tighter focus, fewer answers, and greater consequence. You don't raise the volume, you tighten the frame. Every scene takes something away. When pressure is allowed to accumulate, the ending doesn't need to be massive. It just needs to be inevitable. The audience at that point is already overloaded. The payoff works because the tension that they were feeling was never released. Escalation without spectacle mirrors real fear. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't peak cleanly. It accumulates quietly until the weight becomes unavoidable. And once you recognize that pattern, you start seeing it everywhere. If this kind of slow, deliberate horror resonates with you, go ahead and like, comment, and share, subscribe to this YouTube channel where I break down horror construction piece by piece. And if you're a writer looking to apply this kind of escalation to your own work, I share weekly craft notes, folklore breakdowns, and scene level advice on Substack inside the writer's room. You can find that link in the bio. So, until next time, notice what's tightening around you.